What you're looking at is the 2021 Subaru Crosstrek. The Crosstrek, ever since it's been introduced in 2013, has catapulted the sales of Subaru forward. In fact, the Crosstrek is the best seller in their lineup. They gave us a full model change in 2018, and here we are just a few years later with what we'd call a mid-cycle refresh. Now, the one you're looking at right now is called the outdoor model. They introduced an outdoor model last year in OUTBACK. Now they're doing it for Crosstrek. It does look a little bit different, and you'll notice it because it has a little bit more cladding on the outside, especially the front of the vehicle. There's thicker cladding on the front and 20mm thicker cladding down the side. This outdoor model also gets the dark gray wheels. Around the windows, the trim, the side mirrors are also gray. But it's what you can't see, and that's under the hood, is more power, a new engine for select trims. I'll tell you all about it. But first, I want to show you the inside of this outdoor model. It's got one feature Jim Kenzie's going to love. So what's the one feature Kenzie's going to like? Well, Subaru has added automatic headlamps. So when you turn the car on, the headlamps automatically come on, and there's actually an off switch. So it's automatic to the point that you actually have to physically turn the headlamps off. So Kenzie, somebody's listening out there. So this outdoor trim, you look at the inside and right away you notice that it has a bold look. Subaru has often used contrasting stitching. They've done that here with yellow. They have Crosstrek on the seats. The seats on the outdoor version are this two-tone pleather or faux leather that are meant to be easy to wipe down for active people. And whether you're an active person or not, it certainly looks good. And I'm okay with pleather because it holds up and looks good for years down the road. You notice the yellow stitching on the steering wheel, on the center shifter, and also a prominent accent piece on the steering wheel. But what is it about this product that has resonated so much with Canadians? Well, it's just right sized. It's not part of the new small utilities, and it's not a compact utility. It's just in the middle there. It's got enough room for kids to tumble in and out of the back seat if you have kids. It's got plenty of cargo space. It's a nicely designed vehicle that is immensely practical. Now, let's find out more about this engine. So the first thing I should explain about this new, more powerful engine is that it's only available in two trims in the Crosstrek family. The one I'm in here, which is the outdoor model, and the top limited trim. All of the others get the same 2-liter that we've had previously with 152 horsepower. Now as I pull out here, hit it. It still has a CVT, but this engine is 2.5 liters and you get 30 more horsepower. So the base car is 152 horsepower. This is 182 horsepower. Torque goes from 145 pound-feet to 176 pound-feet. And in my opinion, this is the engine I think should be standard equipment in the Crosstrek. Now, as great a vehicle as this is, for the functionality, of course, Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive, good fuel economy, all of those sorts of things, dynamic, it isn't. And this really is the engine I strongly suggest you consider if you're thinking about buying this car. What I'd really love is for this engine, the one we're in today, to be the base engine, and then for them to come out with, say, like a 2-liter turbo, kind of like they did with OUTBACK. Give us a turbocharged Crosstrek. Now that would be a lot more fun. Now also, something else that's kind of fun. Subaru is saving the manuals. That's right, you can get 3 different trims with a manual transmission and all-wheel drive. Very, very few small utilities available with a manual transmission. Crosstrek's one of them. Now, a couple of little tricks for this outdoor version. You get X mode. That's the case with all Crosstreks, but this one has a sort of a 2-stage one. For snow or sand where you actually want wheel slippage, it definitely allows you to do that. It's only with this larger 2.5-liter engine. In addition, you also get a little button here on the steering wheel that says View. When you hit that, the front camera in the grille is projected onto the screen, and that allows you to look over obstacles when you're off-roading. You can't see over something, over a crest of a hill. You can do that with the front camera. Now, last year, Subaru brought out the XT in the Outback, the more powerful turbocharged engine, and a similar treatment to this with the outdoor version. So that engine is only available in two trims, this outdoor model and the very top trim. And I believe this outdoor model is going to be a big hit. The pain threshold is just about right. It's $29,995, just under $30,000. You get a more assertive look on the outside, nice interior, but more importantly, more power. I think this thing is going to sell incredibly well.
So here's the question, where were you 32 years ago? I know some of you weren't even a glint in your father's eye. As for me, well, I was in diapers but found time to get Motoring TV off the ground. And today I like to think we've got one of the best automotive video libraries in the world. If you agree, please give us the thumbs up and also subscribe. We'd really appreciate it.